Hey up ARK fans, generic YouTube bingers, how's it going? I'm Voxesto and welcome to the settings video for This Is ARK, the new cluster we've put together. Me and Apex have been working on and a few other friends in the background sort of thing. Basically, it's just going to be a quick one. You've just seen, like, obviously it's all the maps clustered together, so we're going to have all 5 maps, and then once Extinction's been released, that's obviously going to be instantly added to the cluster to transfer to and from. So basically, settings wise, it's gonna be pretty much 3 times everything. So 3 times Tame, 3 times XP, 3 times Harvest, all that sort of stuff, and 3 times breeding. Now, Apex did a poll to see like what the community wanted for breeding. A lot of, like, about 80% I think it was, said 10 times, but we took that into consideration and we decided to lower it to keep everything at 3 times, because to keep the server running, have a longer lifespan, have more natural feel, it'd feel a lot more balanced being 3 times, because 10 times is fast, guys, when you've got 10 player tribes. So yeah, also there's going to be 10 player tribes, no alliances, all the main worries. See, the reason we've done this in the first place was because how ARK's turned out for a lot of people not wanting to play anymore because of like bugs and cheats and things like that. So none of that really counts too much on this cluster, because anything that can be done can be very easily seen on the server machine by the admins and can be sorted out like pretty much instantly. So let's say for instance, yeah, I know there's an RG there. Got little Vox on my lap, he's pointing out an RG. You can say hi if you want, mate. Wanna say hi? No, you're being quiet. Yeah, but so things like undermeshing and that, obviously we'll be able to see that someone's undermeshed without getting hit by turrets and turret C4 going off, and we'll be able to see the actual person who detonated the C4, so the server can be shut down, rolled back to a save point before obviously the undermeshing happened. And yeah, that's a drop, mate, that's a blue drop, we'll get that in a minute. And obviously it can be restored to that, so the undermeshing hadn't happened, and the people who were doing the undermeshing were obviously instantly banned from the whole cluster and probably the Discord as well, because they're scrubs. Other things like aimbotting and that, I mean, it's going to be, if people have proof of it that can show us, then yeah, we can act on that, and that's pretty much it. I mean, the other little fiddly what? You're just saying random stuff at you, mate. The other server stuff, the nitty gritty bits, like we used to have on our old servers, like resources spawning in a lot closer to structures, not as close as they did, but they'll spawn in a lot closer than they do on official. So if you're building a forest and want to stay hidden, don't worry about all the trees in a 20 foundation radius not growing back. They'll grow back a lot closer for you. And also the resources in a hole will respawn about twice as fast. There is a megatherium down there, let's go look. They'll respawn about twice as fast as they do on official, so it keeps people farming quicker to get built up quicker. And just, you know, who wants to take their quets all the way out to a metal spawn and then realise someone's already got it? We don't want that. We want just
Phyllos can swim.
Phyllos can swim, mate. Show Tame for a swim. We want people to be able to go out, farm, get their farming done, and then get stuck in some action. Regards to like offline PvP and stuff, and offline raiding. Offline PvP, that ain't gonna work. Well, I suppose you can shoot a sleeping person if you want, but offline raiding, there's not going to be offline raid protection. I'd like to personally set up like a wall of shame for the Discord. So if someone does repeatedly offline grief or raid or wipe people, then, you know, that they could be put on a wall of shame for everyone to see who they are. And that wall of shame might even say where their base is, where they live. So just be a bit worried about that. I think that would be like a cool thing to sort of like, you want me to jump on an icicle? I think that'd be a cool little thing to add to counter a bit of it, because obviously ARK gets very toxic when it comes to offline raiding and stuff like that, so we'll try and keep that to a minimum. But obviously, you know, a lot of people do agree that, you know, an offline raid is more profitable than an online raid, so that's just one of them things. Other than that, for the breeding, the breeding timers have been pulled down, so the imprint is at about a 3-hour interval. I think it was 3 or 4 hours. I can't remember exactly. So all you'll have to do is let your tribe know, because another perk of unofficial means anyone in your tribe can do the imprints. What?
I harvest rocks when I need metal to build rock bases.
That's right, mate. Or even metal bases. What are they? Freaks.
Look at that purple one.
Wow, look at this purple face. He's a weirdo. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much it. Obviously, there's going to be no alliances as well. I don't know if I added that. Let's just quickly wrap this up here and jump to an obelisk to have a talk about the uploading and downloading.
With this purple circle.
Did he have the buff?
Yeah, he had this purple circle from a U-Taiwanese.
What? Right, so here we are at the obelisk. One of the major rules in place, because we're trying to have not as many rules as possible, but one of the major rules in place is there is going to be no building or blocking obelisks or artifact caves. The reason we're doing this is so everyone can be able to get their boss stuff they need and go into boss battles and have easier transfer, and should they need to, that sort of thing. But this also includes Aberration's surface entrances.
Daddy?
Yeah?
I know which King Daddy D-Mac, when D-Mac goes to find, like, bosses, and when he finded one, he tamed this Dodo Rex rock.
Wow.
He tamed a Dodo Rex rock.
I bet that was awesome, wasn't it? Everyone loves a bit of D-Mac. But yeah, so the Aberration surface entrances are out of bounds as well, because obviously they lead to obelisks. So anyone building on obelisks or building in artifact caves or on Aberration surface entrances or anything like that may be subject to a wipe, like a base wipe without warning, or even a ban if it's multiple offences of it. So be careful what you're doing, guys. No one's going to care if you're moaning about you log in the next day and your whole base has been wiped because you built on an obelisk. You know, it's going to be in the message of the day, so you can see it for yourself every time you log in, just as a reminder. Now, obviously, if I pull this obelisk up, you can see travel to another server, bang, there's the other 4 servers on the cluster. There will be a 5th one when the new map is added. And if we just grab some berries, this is going to blow your mind, ladies and gentlemen. Go up to the obelisk, ARK data, look, oh no, there's no timer. Oh, look how fast it does it as well. What is this madness? We can just upload and download as quick as we want, whenever we want. Basically, guys, there is no code to my knowledge to actually increase the timer for this. However, the upload cooldown timer was only added to prevent duping of items and things like that. Now, if someone does decide, one second, babe. If someone does decide to actually dupe items, they're going to have to be doing this as quick as they can, and then they're going to have to be crashing the server. And when the server crashes, we're going to want to know why the server crashed. So we're going to look and we're going to see Bob Scragend has come over here and he's uploaded 50 things, and then he's been killed, and then that's crashed the server, and then we're going to know he's instantly done it. So he's got a ban as well. Gutted, mate. But as regards to dinos, it's same as official. You upload a dino, download it on one of the other servers, it's stuck there for 12 hours. So, and that's pretty much it, guys. I mean, there's not really much else to say on the matter, apart from it's launching tonight, which is, let me look at the date so I'll say it right, 28th of October 2018, and it'll be launching at 10 PM GMT. So it's tonight. Get ready, get your tribes together, come get stuck in. Are you going to be there, little fox? Nods, just nods. Don't want to say yeah, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy. Right, anyway, guys, hope to see you there. It's going to be awesome. There'll be more information in the description down below for the Discord group, and if you're wondering how you join it, just go into your ARK, like load ARK up, go into join server, click unofficial at the bottom, and then just type ThisIsARK at the top. Bang, you're there. There'll be more ways to join. We'll put them in the Discord, and You'll find it. Just ask people in Discord, they'll know. Yeah?
When I go to kill bosses, I bring brilliant dinos. Let me tell you which dinos I bring.
Go on then.
I fight 2 bosses.
Yeah.
Which is a brood mother and the dragon.
Yeah.
The brood mother and the dragon. And I bring a titanosaur with me.
You can't do that.
No, because it has a bigger portal.
Oh, there was a bigger way into the boss, was there?
Yeah, a bigger portal, so I bring a titanosaur and a giganotosaurus. A giga.
Yeah.
And that's all I bring
Nice.
to help me to kill them.
Oh, right. Did you unlock the tech engrams?
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, like all the good ones?
Yeah, and I put the pictures on my base and the flags.
Did you?
Yeah,
Nice.
And the flags near my base.
Alright, yeah, cool.
And the pictures on some wooden things that connect to your wooden wall.
Oh, right, yeah. Oh, like the mounts, like the heads, what you put on the trophy things. Good.